Hey, you, the only person behind the screen. Come here, I want to talk to you about something. If you've ever quit doing something because it's either too hard or too frustrating or you just don't want to do it anymore, this video is for you. And if you've never quit on anything in your entire life, I will personally come to your crib and slap the dog shit out of you. You clicked on the video, you read the title, you know why you're here. So let's talk about why fighting games suck. And if you want to see the other two blurred sentences, then keep watching. Let's start with the obvious problem. Fighting games are really hard to get into. And sure, you can make the argument that shooting games are harder because of mechanics and MOBA games are harder because they're toxic. Fucking Russian man! But this is my video, and nobody cares about what you think. So why are fighting games so hard to get into? Well, first of all, it's the problem of the controller. Most of the time you see pro players get up on the stage, they have this weird arcade controller thing, but you don't really need that to compete. Shit, I was playing on this bad boy for like 2 years before I got a real controller. And again, you don't need something like this to compete, you can still do well. Check out these stickers. They're fire as fuck, no? But the real reason fighting games are incredibly difficult to get into is because there's nobody there to help you. Yeah, sure, the game might be like, hey buddy, press X for attack, but it won't teach you the actual game. So your options are either A, ask somebody for help and figure out very quickly that they suck big donkey rhinoceros horse cock, or you sit down and figure the shit out on your own. Both options suck harder than a Dyson.
Sucking up dirt, debris, and hairs.
So then, why would you subject yourself to all this garbage? I mean, seriously, why would you spend hours of physical and mental turmoil on something like this?
I swear to God!
I'm gonna tell you why. It's because it feels so goddamn good when you actually get there. This is the exact same concept as working out or taking care of yourself. Nobody enjoys lifting weights. Nobody enjoys running unless you're like David Goggins.
Stay fucking hard!
But we still do it because we know it's good for us. Maybe it's because we want to achieve a certain goal, maybe it's because we want to build discipline, whatever the reason. So let's take this situation for example. You stuck with a routine, you practice every other day, you've got your combos down, you have a game plan, and you start winning. You go on a winning streak, you feel amazing, and then it stops. You hit a wall, and it seems like the progress you've made doesn't matter anymore. Do you give up like a bitchless nobody, or do you go, nah, I'd win? Waking up every single day, day in and day out, training, even when you don't want to, putting yourself through this seemingly never-ending cycle to get to your next goal. So then, how do you carry this over to the real world? Easy, watch this shit. Let's take, for example, you. You wake up every morning and there's stuff that you have to do. Maybe it's school, maybe it's work, whatever. And then there are things that you wanna do, like watch anime, play games, jack off into your favorite sock. You don't get to do the things you want to do until you do the things that you have to. You want a good job? Go to school. You wanna have a healthy sleep schedule? Go to bed on time. Wanna be happy in life? Drink and drive. Now the final part. Why should you specifically play fighting games? Let's think back to the previous two statements. Fighting games suck, and you don't get to do the fun stuff until you do the shitty things. Short answer, fighting games teach you to enjoy the suck. Because when you lose time and time again, your thoughts stop being, this game's trash. And they start being, oh, man, I can't wait to be better. Because the next time you get to your goal, you just go, all right, what's the next thing I can work towards? And this carries back over to real life. But the real reason fighting games are incredibly difficult to get into is because there's nobody there to help you. Okay, I lied. Kinda. Believe it or not, people do play fighting games in person. And no, I'm not talking about these big events like EVO or Combo Breaker or whatever. People actually go out there and socialize. Chances are there's an FGC somewhere near you. Most people in the FGC are pretty friendly and they will actually help you learn the ropes, it's just that they might not be the best teachers. Thanks to the people at KCFGC, I went from this...
Gotta be on point. Look at that drive rush straight through the projectile. And that little slide, that little half bison slide he does, that's down for a punch, it is a knockdown. Best anti-air in the game.
To this... in literally a year. Plus, this is an amazing opportunity to go out there and make some friends. If you don't know where to look, I'll leave a link down in the description for a website that helps you find an FGC near you. And if you don't know what game to start with, my personal recommendations would be Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8. So, pick up a controller, go out there, make some friends, play some games. You know the drill. Check out my other videos, like, subscribe. I talk about how you suck at spending money in this one, and the Street Fighter tips in this one, if you want to keep playing fighting games. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, bye!